Today's job is definitely not glamorous, but one that needs to be done every couple months. We're gonna have a super cold week this week, so I wanna get this job done before it's too cold for me to want to be out here. So follow along as we clean the chicken coop. You gonna help me clean out the coop? So as you can see, our coop is stationary, but we do let them out usually towards the middle of the afternoon, and they naturally go in at dusk every night. So that way they still get to pick the woods and get all the bugs and forage a little bit. That helps our food cost if they can free range a little bit. I would love to do it all day. We are in the suburbs, so I don't really want our chickens to go into our neighbors' yards, but we have a large enough plot that if I let them out mid-afternoon, that gives them a couple hours till dusk, and they usually just kind of go into the woods and don't wander too far, which is nice. The first thing I do is, so we have, this is all one section, but my husband built like a dividing wall here so we could keep all our feed. So all of this stuff is gonna come out, and then I gotta take that wall out. So let me show you a little bit what he did here. We have a latch up here that comes off, and then this he just made to go up, and then this can just slide out. Yeah, it's pretty gross in here. When we introduced new chickens, they were refusing to lay for a little bit because they were figuring out pecking order. But we ended up hanging some handkerchiefs for them because it gave them some privacy. I know it sounds ridiculous, but it worked for my mom, and so I tried it, and I'm not kidding you. We put these handkerchiefs up, and they must have felt like they had a little bit more privacy, and they started laying eggs almost instantly. So this is why there's this along here. So this is the nesting box, and this we just pull out, which is kind of nice that you can pull this out. We don't have to worry about going in each individual thing. But this comes out. And then you have all of this. So it's pretty gross in here. I definitely probably should have cleaned this out sooner than what we did. But getting to it now. And all of this is such good stuff to put on my compost pile. It'll break down with everything else down there. I don't put this directly onto my garden because this would be considered like hot manure. It's not completely broken down yet, but I can stick it on my compost pile and it'll break down perfectly. This is liquid gold for the garden once it all breaks down. So let's clean this out. Found a surprise when I was cleaning out, and I didn't break it, which means the shells are really strong, but this was in there. You can check to see if an egg is good by if it floats or if it sinks, and I don't remember which one is which, but I will look it up thanks to Mr. Google, and we will figure out if this is a good egg or a bad egg and if we can still eat it. It might have been laid this morning and I just forgot to check the nesting boxes, so it should be okay. So Carson, what I need you to do is get up in there. Go ahead, and then I'll get the shovel.
Do not go back to turn.
Okay. Move it onto my shovel. There you go.
Ew, turd.
Yep. Lots of poop. That's all the part of having animals. All right, so this is kind of what it looks like when I'm done. It's by no means perfect. You can see there's still some pockets of like poop and stuff in the corner, but I'm gonna put on some really deep bedding in here. I'm gonna layer it pretty deep just because we're going into winter, and that's gonna give them some warmth in here. So I'm just using pine shavings. You could totally use like dried leaves, straw, whatever works. This has worked the best for us, so I'm just gonna throw this in there. Oh, hey, Belle. Ooh, you wanna go check it out? You might go in there once there's pine shavings in there. Hey, girly. So this is what it looks like with the pine shavings. So you can see it's a couple inches thick, and then the nesting box has got some nice new bedding. And doing it thick like this will keep the smell from accumulating too. It'll kind of all decompose further down. So that's kind of my method for winter, giving them some warmth and insulation. Our cats will find their ways in here too, and they like to snuggle up in it. But pretty simple to clean it out. That's kind of the gist of it. They hear the rustling of bags and they come running. If you want to check out our video of us redoing the coop in the spring, check out this video here. Hope you enjoy your day. Bye. You can do it. Whoop, there you go. Tinkerbell, you want some? No? Hey, you're getting my finger there.